Texans.
I know, right?
They offer static line jumps, tandem jumps, and AMM, or state-of-the-art student carried automatic activating devices for the reserve parachute, square or ram airtight parachutes, and ground-to-air radio for assistance. Slightly to the right of the tower, you will see our Skydive Minnesota team out there right now. Give us a wave. They have their indicator on the ground right now. It is a nice, bright orange locator. And I'm going to check in right now with Jeff Shutterly. Let's see if he's available. Jeff, this is Hey, Jeff, it's your name. Again, we have Caleb Dahl, our flag jumper. He's a coach and a static line instructor. And in just a few moments, we will see the opening of the flag. Jeff, certainly the jumper, creating a beautiful smoke circle. All right, Chippewa Valley Airshow, they can hear you. Make some noise. That's right, Chippewa, here they come down. Beautiful. Perfect. Come on, make it a turn. Go. I love as Jeff continues the turn. Jeff, having fun with snorkeling. Jeff, having fun watching his skydiving team member coming down. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask that you please
We're supposed to be playing.
Can you see by the dawn's
having a little fun all the way from Madison to 150-foot wing. And you're F-35. Making some noise for
That's so long since I've seen fighter jets.
advanced threat environment. And we have the opportunity to see just a couple passes, so have your cameras out and ready as we welcome the 115th Fighter Wing back in from the right.
Oh, they might do an overhead turn.
Oh, you're right. That's bad. He's really low.
Oh yeah.
Really good.
Alright, Chippewa, are you ready for one more pass? We're at 35.
Come on, give us some high speed.
There's some high speed.
Capability of 9 Gs, 1.6 watts. That is 1,200 miles per hour. And 43,000 pounds of thrust coming back to the Chippewa Valley Airshow. From the right for the left and final pass, the 115 fighter wing from Madison, Wisconsin, part of the Wisconsin Air National Guard.
Nah, there's some 35s.
Oh, yeah.
Airshows possible. Our most recent partners are Electronics International, who provided the incredible engine monitor. It's 39F. Literally has a display depicting a 9-cylinder radial engine with EGT and CHT rating to invite you to join him on Instagram at Radio Rumble. And he said, is there a maneuver you'd like him to see or maybe discuss? Hit him up at RADIAL Rumble on Instagram. The rudder on the T6 is very effective. Jet will use it to its full potential in some of the hardest aerobatic maneuvers. You will see constant altitudes, low whirls. Years ago, while performing this maneuver, instruments started falling out of the panel. Luckily, this off-season, they were able to find top-notch avionics with Tulsa, Oklahoma, called Air Alliance. Looks like he may be setting up for where he will bring Radio Rumble Airshow low and in front of the crowd. Again, we want to see those photos and videos at Chippewa Valley Airshow along with Radio Rumble. Diving back into the box. Building up the airspeed. All the way down. There we go. Nine minutes across. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Shutterly, Radio Rumble, he will be making his way down the crown line, signing autographs, handing out some of the coolest stickers in the industry. But I think that there may be a little more action. It looks like he may come back around in case you're like me and I hit the wrong half. One more photo opportunity from the moment.
Oh. love that smell.
Dude, it's
This is gonna be
way
fun.
better than after.
Now, Keaton Corbin is out there right now. He's throwing some flames at Jeff. Jeff's coming all the way down. Keaton's on the microphone saying, Jeff, you may have smokes, but I have flames. They're playing a little chicken out there in their foreground with our USA employees.
Rightfully so.
These are going to be some incredible photos. We want to see all of them, as it looks like they're going to be lining up for a race. Oh, he is teasing. Hayden turned around, just going straight in him. Go up! Oh, teasing him, giving him away in the cockpit. Now it looks like Hayden Profit is lined up. Hayden Profit, 9 years on active duty. A veteran. This Chevy, 1957 Chevy pickup is capable of reaching speeds well over 350 miles per hour. Now it looks like they're getting lined up. If you're not standing, Chippewa, you're going to want to get on your feet. Just lining up. Hayden has the flames going through. He's schooling up. Take a listen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a race. We have our canopies out. Chippewa Valley Airshow, what did you think about our race? Super Hornet. Inspire, educate, and motivate. Providing you with cockpit tours, photos, you can step inside and have your own Maverick experience, take those photos, and make your friends and family a little jealous.
It's like 12.
Someplace is showtime. Smoke on. Next formation is under 30 left turn.
So quiet.
One of the most boring swimmers.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but that formation to me represented the Northern Woman B-2 Spirit, also known as the Stealth Bomber.
Get us a B2 pass.
Yeah. Or a B1 or something.
Designed capable of striking targets, as we know, anywhere in the world. Now our team is coming together right now to set up in their second pass. And as we go through, as you heard Torque talk about, we have many members on the team with some funny names. We call them call time. And as they continue the performance, I'll give you a quick background information on the pilot. So our team is set up in 3. They call them Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. So they are repositioning right now.
I'm not in your video, am I?
Hmm?
I'm not in your video, am I?
Nah.
The whole throttle team is now swapping positions, and they are set in front of us. This is the Valkyrie formation. It represents the famous North American X-70 Valkyrie supersonic bomber. It's a tribute to the famous 6-engine strategic bomb capable of flying Mach 3, the X-70 Valkyrie. Now,
They literally look like a bunch of geese in the sky.
Slightly are busy positioning their wingmen across the sky.
Still gotta go to Dayton and see the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
You been to that museum?
Which one? The Dayton?
Yeah.
Not yet. I gotta go.
Yeah. I got to spend like a weekend.
I have a cousin that lives there.
Oh shit.
This formation, the Aero Pass, is a wide formation, which means there is a lot of distance to cover for wingmen getting into their proper position. It is crucial for each pilot to remain focused, deliberate, and attentive to flying in the Aero formation. Again, today's flight leads are Torque, Jedi, and Fumes. It is the job of the team leader, Torque, to orchestrate and fly the routine, keeping the flight paths oriented and maintaining minimum safety clearance. Jedi and Fumes are symmetrically arranging their wingmen in Bravo and Charlie flight. The full throttle team calls this formation the Diamond 12. Now we got a little tease. Now, friends, I'm originally from Abbotsford, Wisconsin, but I now live in Florida. And this next one's a little fun because they call it the Stingray. So let's see if our team can get into position to fly the Stingray. We're gonna watch for a giant stingray in the sky, see the tail in the back. Our trailer aircraft are known in formations flying world as Stingers, led by Alpha Flight up front, Bongo, and Sparky on the outer wings. Cameras are ready once again as full throttle formation team approaches. There's the Stingray, fully down. Now let me introduce you to some of our team members. We had Torque, again from Fond du Lac. Alpha 2 is Ben Flash, call sign Bueller, grew up in Port Orange, Florida. Today flies as a captain in a regional airline. We have Dean Marvin, call sign Grumpy, soloed on his 16th birthday. And Alpha 4 wingman, Brian Metzger, call sign Meat. Brian flies an RV-7 that he owns with his father and is from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Our Bravo team, led by Jedi J.R. Pig, served 21 years in the Air Force, flying the F-4E and the F-16. Our wingman on the Bravo team, Justin Von Linsoy, call sign Bongo, soloed a glider at the age of 14 and is a captain with FedEx Express. Second wingman, Sparky, which is Mike Vaughan, graduate of the Air Force Academy, and has been flying the past 46 years. And our other wingman, Turbo, Devin Albrecht, the newest member of the team and has over 15 hours flying the RV. Our charting team, led by Fuse, AJ Pope, from Virginia, graduate of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Wingman John Coulter, call sign Geist, retired colonel with the Air Force Reserve Command at Robbins Air Force Base. Hollywood Doug Palmer, from Sweden, where he trained in special operations. And finally, Scotty, graduate of the U.S. Air Force. This is your Airshow. Spacing is crucial as our team pulls up brakes and gets prepared for landing. So they're going to have a little fun getting lined up, one after the other. And they don't just perform in the sky, but they might have a little treat for us on the ground. As the team flies over, countdown!
Oh, it's these
it's
guys.
these.
What is happening? I'm gonna... Howard, is that you?
What do I do?
Howard, do you know how to fly?
No!
Okay, Howard. What? No, you gotta pull the stick back. Okay, we're gonna try and walk you through this, Howard.
I could use some help here.
All right, Howard. I'm gonna try and get a flight instructor up here. I'm only a student pilot. Howard, we're gonna have you come back down to the ground. That's closer. There you go. Wrong way on the stick, Howard. You're going up, not down. Push forward. There you go. Too far forward. Howard, your field is back here. Howard, push the radio button and talk to us, buddy.
I don't like that.
We don't either. Oh my goodness, I'm going to talk to the boss here and see if we can help. The boss is trying to talk to you, Howard. Let's try and get you down safely. Make it
I
running
know.
all the way back here. There you go. There's the runway. Pull back a little bit. Howard, you're going the wrong way. The stick goes forward. The sky gets bigger. Oh, no more. The sky gets bigger. The road gets bigger. We want to level off. Megan! This is supposed to be a meat raffle ride. How you feeling up there, Howard?
I'm scared and I don't feel well.
I think Megan gave you a sick bag.
I think it'd fly all around if I had it.
We don't want that. Oh, Howard, we're going to try and get Megan up here to walk you down. Oh, Howard! Are you sure you haven't flown before?
No, what do I do now?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured it out, Howard is our friend Eric Edgren. Eric Edgren Airshow in the beautiful T-Clip. He's gonna have a that was a little fun. Welcome to the show. A little smart, Howard. What do you think about that?
I don't like this.
Yeah, we don't like you on fire, but we like a little smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Edgren, professional aerobatic pilot. Poor Megan, we made her run as our instructor pilot. Got a little ride, and Howard took off in the plane. But luckily for us, it was Eric Edgren in the seat, having some fun, twisting it. Old school.
like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Yes, even faster than the fighters of her day. That's right.
Faster than a mosquito.
Outrun
Yeah, of
their
course.
aircraft meant to escort her. Designed for speed and versatility.
Got 2 more hours to do those guys flying.
6,000 pounds of bombs, bristled with machine guns and cannons. She was feared and respected in the
Yeah.
skies, known for precision, low-level bombing, and close air support. She's banking over on the right side. This is a graceful photo pass opportunity. It is your chance to see every elegant line of detail of Miss Millionaires up close.
I think we might have the MiG-17 after this. Either that or the Air Force.
A fun fact, there are only 6 A-26 Invaders flying in the entire world today. And you're looking at one of them right now, a true living treasure. Get ready, folks. Here comes the high-speed pass. One of the most thrilling moments of today's show. From the right, the A-26 Invader, Miss Millionaires. Thanks to her incredible speed and low-level attack tactics, she was simply too fast and elusive to fall victim to even the most advanced enemy jets of her time. As she thunders by today, imagine her evading enemy fighters, roaring back completely, a testament to her unmatched engineering and the courage of her crews. coming in from the right. Another fantastic photo opportunity.
Nose gear got stuck.
It did.
They better keep it down. I think next, I hope it's big.
Lacking a lot of jet
Special
engine.
thank you to the crew, CEO
Look,
Roger,
the
Director
jets
of
are-
Aviation,
Yeah.
and retired United States Air Force Major Sean Borland, crew chiefs Rod and Dave, and the famous Miss Millionaires herself, Michaela, who will be available for
to see
photographs
that
and
F-22 next
autographs
week.
later today.
I really
Once
wish I could
again,
make it there, dude.
let's give it up for the 826
Well, there's a chance I don't get
Miss
scheduled on Sunday.
Millionaires.
Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Let me tell you how the Soviet aircraft helped to save lives for our U.S. warfighters during the Vietnam War and indirectly created. As our A-26 comes up, they are out! Stand up, Chippewa Valley Airshow! Give them a wave! Miss Millionaires! As they continue to taxi by, and we get ready to launch the MiG-17.
Oh.
The MiG-17 indirectly created what we've all seen in the Top Gun movies. Yes, it was designed to replace the famous MiG-15. The story continues. It's flying today for the fighter jet ace, Bill Culberson. This is Bill's 10th year of flying with Randy Balls in his fighter jet AT. By the end of the war, our air-to-air kill ratio grew from 2 to 1 to 14 to 1 on the left. Born the son of an Air Force fighter pilot, Bill has been involved with military aviation for as long as he can remember. After a brief stint in the United States Air Force, he graduated from the University of Alabama with his Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Vietnam War, the MiG-17 was the primary enemy aircraft engaged in the skies of Vietnam by U.S. aircraft such as the A-4 Skyhawk, the A-7 Skyhawk, the A-7 Corsair, the F-A Crusader, F-100 Super Sabre, F-105 Thunder Chief, the B-52, and its primary
You hear the boom when I hit the
The programs we talked about were so secret we couldn't openly pass the vital info and new tactics to our frontline pilots. The inability of the Navy to disseminate the results of this highly classified project to our pilots was part of the impetus to create the United States Navy fighter weapons school that we know as Top Gun. Until the F-16 entered service, the MiG-17 was the tightest turning fighter in the world. The MiG-17 can maintain 8 G-turns that you are seeing right here. That's 8 times the force of gravity on the pilot's body. Speeds up to 715 miles per hour. When production started in 1950, a 1F engine made it one of the first production jet fighters in the world with an afterburner. The MiG-17 could carry bombs, rockets, or extra fuel tanks under its wing. In its lower nose, it carried some of the largest guns ever used in air-to-air combat.
Bring it right over the crowd.
I think that's what he's gonna do. Ah, damn it.
On your left, a photo opportunity as Bill comes back in the MiG-17.
Maybe the Vipers might go before the Angels.
I think they're scheduled like shortly after these guys. I'm pretty sure. They might be next, or maybe it's Commemorative Air Force next.
The team could not do it without all of the support of their sponsors. Red Star Aero Service, Mobile, Alabama, 46
It's hard to track
North
him against the gray
Aviation,
sky.
Ball Ranch, 1873. Goodyear Aviation Tires. Marathon.
He keeps coming in for a high speed.
Gulf Coast Avionics, EV Fuel, Jetstream Aviation Products. On the right, the MiG-17. Continuing to go with Jetstream Aviation Products.
Thing was fast.
Aviation Memorial.
So small too, it's hard to track with the viewfinder.
Agency by Duncan, MT Propellers, Gentex Corporation, Lightspeed Aviation Headset,
You said Duncan Aviation?
FAA exam,
I think so.
Battle Creek.
and Air Wisconsin.
Oh, there he is.
Man, I'd be a terrible fighter pilot. I can't keep my eyes on him.
I think we all would be terrible.
Where the hell's he at? And boom, he just shot that.
End of Airshow.
Yeah. Just strafes us.
That's why when I get worried about those, when those little guys be flying and they crash, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
Airshow's done.
Seems like in Oshkosh there's always somebody, though. Usually, like, the fly-in people, yeah.
Chippewa Valley Airshow, this is the last maneuver in the MiG-17. So it is your reminder to have your phones ready as Bill welcomes back the MiG-17 fighter jet. Pitching up high and above as CWCAU-13 is out for free. And right out in front, Bill Culberson in the MiG-17. The canopy is open. Chippewa Valley Airshow, give him away. There we go, hand outside the cockpit.
Just give us an afterburner pop, something like that.
Like a car backfiring in a car. Somehow I ended up with
There goes the P-51.
Oh, this is P-51.
Technical Sergeant Josh Butcher from Lexington Park, Maryland, as well as our safety officer and combat-ready fighter pilot, Major Dave Groff, call sign Norton, Florence, South Carolina. As a member of the Air Combat Command's Twin Fighter Wing, located at Shaw Air Force Base in the beautiful Sumter, South Carolina, it is our distinct pleasure to describe for you today a combat capability demonstration by the world's premier multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, affectionately known as the Viper.
The F-16 you'll see in today's demonstration is equipped with an engine producing more thrust than the airplane weighs. Watch now as Major Heister achieves flight in less than 1,000 feet of runway while accelerating to 400 miles per hour.
Here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up and put your hands together for Major Heister in the F-16 Fighting Falcon! 700 miles per hour.
Oh shit! What if we get a silent boom?
Dude, if we get a vapor cone starting to form. It is humid out there, really.
I'd like to dedicate this out to all the American military veterans who are in the audience today. This is the greatest country in the world that's very much thanks to you. God bless America. Shout out to John Barrowmeister, the brass help for being here. Love you guys. Thanks very much.
It's hard to
demonstrating an exceptional role in maneuverability. Drop it in from the left, Viva, and impossible. They're going 7.
While sustaining his new body weight of 1,800 pounds and flying with precision.
Sun came back up.
The F-16's crisp handling characteristics as he performs a 4-point roll at show center. Pausing briefly at each 90-degree increment.
Got him with the air brakes out.
These individual movements are executed. And to the left, the F-16 and the 4-point roll.
And now, one more time to your right. Eva's inbound for another high-speed pass. Every second to be covering the distance of 3 football fields or 950 feet per second. This is still less than half the Viper's top speed of Mach 2. Ability to turn tight and stay unpredictable. The trick is how the Viper is fighting its low altitude threat. He will then quickly transition from the horizontal flight into the vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left is the Falcon turret.
Sorry about that.
I love that.
ratio.
Demonstrate the combination of thrust and digital flight control systems that makes the knife edge maneuver possible. From your right, the F-16 and the knife edge pass. Demonstration team wish to dedicate this next pass to the men and women. And now, from behind the crowd and to the right, the F-16 Fighter Demonstration Team proudly presents the dedication pass.
California. Industrial Government and Special Staff Sergeant Carson Reed from Rocky North Carolina. Avionics Special Staff Sergeant Morgan and Public Affairs Special Senior Stephen Carter from Miami, Florida.
Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of the 20th anniversary of the Heritage Flight, I would like to take a moment to describe the feature what you're about to watch. In 1997, the leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of retired military and civilian pilots to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation of Air Force's history from the days of the Army Air Corps to the present.
What started out as a one-time event has grown in popularity and demand. In 2010, the Air Force Heritage Flight Foundation joined with the United States Air Force to keep this popular program flying And now, heritage flights are performed at air shows and special events in the United States and around the world.
In my hair, bro. Dude, this one came out so good.
Yeah, my crappy phone footage came out perfect on that.
Oh yeah, they got so close, dude. It was beautiful.
Like, I was actually able to see the F-16 on my
Oh
phone.
yeah. So you could probably use the camcorder for like Fat Albert, since he's not as fast.
Well, that high speed pass is kind of quick.
Oh yeah. I didn't know they did one of them. I'm super excited for that, bro.
I like it because we always see C-130s, you know, at Minneapolis, and it's like, it's not.
You never get to see what they can do, though.
Today is Doc Winters and a beautiful World War II era P-51 Mustang. And Major Taylor Easter in your United States Air Force F-16.
veterans and wounded warriors in attendance, whose sacrifices over the years has helped preserve America's freedom.
Where'd they go?
I think they're back behind
Air Force aircraft.
135.
Please stand me now and watch as this rare formation approaches from behind the crowd for its final pass through the parade.
Oh, they're gonna turn the afterburners on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Air Force Heritage Flight. We hope you've enjoyed watching and taking pride in this rare display of more than 70 years of air power heritage.
These guys are coming around.
Oh, yeah. One more pass for the bike. Oh, yeah. You ain't going to lose yet.
Viper's coming in low.
Yeah.
Wait, damn it. Yeah, we got the best spot.
Dude, yeah. Just wait till we get the Blue Angels sneak passes.
Ooh.
That's going to be
Major
crazy.
Heaster has now lowered the landing gear. As he approaches the runway, accelerate to 150 miles per hour, enabling the F-16 to stop at less than 3,000 feet of runway if necessary. At its ability to take off a relatively short runway,
Rocket construction, we don't just build projects, we build partnerships from commercial spaces to multi-family development.
I mean, shit. This is like the best.
Yeah. Every night. Might be the best spot in the people, bro. Come down so much, man.